Hello, welcome to our pitch. Our name is Planet Express Productions. This is Harry Bennett. He is the storyboard artist and came up with the idea of the video. I'm Harry Heath. I will be the editor. This is Emerson McCree. He will be director of photography, and Jammer Lane will be our camera operator on the project. We have produced a music video for you, and the song we've chosen to do is The Good Life by Weezer. It's a rock song. It's about 4 minutes long. It is quite a upbeat song with a good beat, a good drum beat to cut to, which will make use of by lots of cutting to the beat, which we think will make a really exciting video for the audience to watch. It's very satisfying as well, visually. It's got themes of loneliness, regret and sadness, but it will be an upbeat video that will leave viewers feeling satisfied and happy by the end. Emma will go into more detail over the plot of the video later on. But the main character feels isolated and bitter, which you can see by his lyrics, such as broken, beaten down, which shows that he's feeling really down and sad. And also bitter and alone, which really describes his predicament that he's in. But we also see that he says, "Screw this, I've had it," which means that he is feeling more upbeat and he wants to change his life, which we think is a really good message that will be very positive for young people especially. So yeah, these lyrics really explain the story of the song, which shows that we've used some lyric interpretation to create a story of our video.
So the actual concept for our narrative, it's about a person who's lost his partner. So he's gone through life with this person and now they're not there anymore. It's not explicit why they're not there anymore, it's just sort of implied that they've gone. It's left for the audience to decide what happened to that person. So the video opens on like a train station and he's watching a train leave, and at that point, the song starts and he starts walking from the train station, and he's thinking about this person he's lost, and every now and again he comes up to a place where he has like a memory of that person, and the colours will be hyper, so there'll be really bright colours, oversaturated, where it's him having like a happy memory of that person. And the interesting thing with the song is because it's quite a sad video, but the song is sad, but it's upbeat, so it's not quite the typical sad song, sad person being sad, and the music fits that. I mean, the song lyrics fit that, but the actual tempo of the video is, the song of the video is upbeat, so it's quite different in that respect. And also everything that takes place in the present day will be in like sort of dull colours.
So for the locations, we chose areas that would suit our narrative but also fit our song choice. So we decided to go to locations such as the train station in Loughborough, where we can recreate memories the person has with their partner before they disappeared. We also chose many more locations such as Hycross and Leicester for the more upbeat part of the song, where it's more crowded, so the person does not look as lonely because it's busy. We also made sure to send out emails to the owners of these, who have rights over these locations, to ask them for permission to film in that area. On top of that, we planned specific days on when the filming would take place. This is to ensure that our production does not overrun the deadline that we've been set. Furthermore, we also picked locations that are easily accessible for every member of the group, but also our desired location of choice. We also picked alternative locations that are very similar to our originals, in case our desired location isn't available to film on due to permission requirements or health and safety hazards. So we chose areas such as the Leicester train station to match the memory recording location, and multiple other busy areas such as Inter and Derby for the more upbeat part of the song. The main reason behind picking these locations is because they fit the theme and style of our music video, whilst also being the best possible option for us, since we are aware of where these locations are and how to get to them. On top of that, there are also locations that meet the needs of our music video, primarily.
I carried out the permission section of our group, and also the health and safety. So once Jan picked the locations, we went there. We've all been there before, since they're quite local anyway. We just had a look around to check that they're suitable for us health and safety wise, and after quickly looking around we can see that there's no safety hazards in the Carillion Court and the park, for example, but the train station will have to be careful with obviously the train lines and the fact that it gets very busy at rush hour, so we don't want to be in the way of anybody, cause anybody to trip over or anything like that. So we've kept that in mind when choosing our locations, and we'll keep it in mind on the day to try and stick to those sort of restrictions, that we're going to be careful and not bother anybody else or ourselves. So for the clearances, I emailed I emailed the locations. The example that we have in our pitch pack is Loughborough train station. So I emailed them explaining when we'll be filming, what we'll be filming, how many people will be there, and that we sort of outlined the fact that we've looked into this and it's been planned, and that we will not bother anyone. So we hope to reassure the owners in case there's any sort of trouble that we have planned this and we're very responsible. I also created a talent release form, which is for the actors, which outlines that we have rights over their performance once we've filmed it. So this is to avoid any trouble with actors who may want a bigger role or a smaller role or not happy with their role. Essentially, once we've filmed it, we have the right to do what we want with that footage. But also, we will try to be respectful to represent you well, and we will try to make sure that they're happy with their role in the video. And then importantly, I also created a copyright release form, which I emailed to the creators of an original song, which we were going to do, called Goodbye by Akbarat. And during a period in which we were discussing what the video was going to be, we decided that we would go with this Weezer song instead, as we feel that it much better suits our vision of the video and would create a better project, a better product for you to release. We think that the other video would be more niche, and the other song was a bit more downbeat, so it would be less popular, I think, online, especially with young people, whereas this offers more entertainment and such a better, more popular product. I also created a planning document in the form of a Gantt chart, which we will follow. You may not be able to see it from there, but along the left we have all the tasks we're going to carry out. Along the top we have the dates that we want them to be done by. And we filled in, colour coded with each of our roles. So for example, Jan is yellow, I'm blue, Harry's red, things like that. And we've done this to ensure that we stay on time, stay on target, and that we've all completed our individual tasks. As you can see in red is when we're all going to be together, and this section here is production, so we know when we're going to film and what location, which I've written down, as well as editing at the end. I think this is going to be really helpful, and so far we've stuck to it, and we've had to stay on track with it.
So in terms of our technical crew, as stated earlier, Harry's going to be our director. This is because Harry, while it's all our idea, the music video, it's based off Harry's original idea, or that he came up with before. So we feel like he understands the video and how it should turn out better than any of us really do. So making sure that he's on set as the director, making sure that everything goes exactly as we've planned it, and exactly as he envisions it, because it's mostly his vision. Then we've got Harry Heath, who's going to be our editor. This is because Harry is quite proficient with editing. He does it quite a lot. He's edited a lot of videos before when we've worked as a group. He's very good at editing and things like that. I'm going to be the director of photography, because I also have like a vision of how I want it to look. So while Harry's off directing the talent, I can be helping Jan setting up shots and working with Harry, because Harry's going to be on set despite being the editor. He's going to be there making sure everything goes smoothly as well. And then Jan's going to be our operator, because Jan knows how to operate the cameras most efficiently. He's proficient in setting them up, making sure everything's right. We're going to be using the college cameras, the Nikon D3200. Yeah. Because they're free, college provided them. We do also have our own cameras. Not 100% sure what camera we're going to use, because both Harry and Harry have a camera. But if we can't get hold of a college camera, we can just use our cameras as well.
So I was in charge of storyboarding, and obviously it's my idea, so I've storyboarded the first minute of our production. There will be in your pitch packs. So basically, we're using more technical aspects of the video, editing and such, to help tell the story. So the first scene, which is the breakup, the girl gets on the train, and the guy says, and then he leaves the train station. And this scene will be in just regular colours. We're not going to do anything, play with footage too much. And then he's going to visit various different locations in the present day. And the present day will be in very dark, sort of drab colours. And then when he's there, he'll have like flashbacks, or he'll see memories of when he was with this person. And they'll be much brighter, more colourful, oversaturated. We're going to play around with it a lot. And that's to show that like the memories were happy, but he's sad now that she's gone. And the colours will create like a divide between what's real and what's his memories. And so the unaltered original scene will leave it open. It's supposed to be like, is it a dream or is it is it real? You know, why did she leave? Did she get on the train, or did she die, or did she just leave him? So that's supposed to be the open for audience interpretation. So that's why we're doing that. And we're going to have a lot of shots that like sort of parallel with the memories from the real life. So it's on his own, and then it's the picnic. But it's going to be the same shot, same location, just minus the person. So there's a couple of these. So that'll be when he's leaving the train station, and then I'll cut to like him in the woods. Yeah, we've got a test footage for a sneak peek now as well.
You just drag it as if the board is just, that's it. Give you a test of sort of the visuals we're going for. Do you have any questions?